fired up. Shouldn't take me a second while I'm munching.
Are you munching on pizza and Doritos or Doritos?
Pizza, I couldn't be bothered to cook. I've got stuff in the fridge for tomorrow though, so I shall be there for tanks. Won't be faffing around waiting for a pizza tomorrow. And as soon as that's loaded, I will get rid of my soon screen. Anybody can see my lovely face munching on pizza.
I'll be right back really quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Not a problem. But yeah, if you watch this back, if you're that bothered, or even if you just watch the first couple of minutes, you'll notice just then when Daku said be right back, it was a bit crackly.
Okay.
Thanks to another Windows update, or Windows fail, should I say. Don't know why. I've got all the update stuff turned off, but hey. Right. Okay, game is loaded in, and there's me on the screen. Ooh. Hello Twitch, hello YouTube.
Hello people.
Welcome to my slightly crackly screen today. Honey's crackly. A lot of my sound is crackly. Windows did an amazing update, and it's balked my sound since I've just come in from work. I haven't had time to play it.
I've got an E advert, so I can't see your wonderful face yet.
I can only assume that they've done something to the bitrate of my sound, because it sounds like the bitrate's dropped. So different things, because I've got the game playing as well. And the game sounds okay until you start talking, and then everything goes a little bit wobbly. So I'm assuming it's that.
Oh, there's your face.
Needs a shave. Oh, hang on, what have I done?
You need to invite me to the crew, then I can beacon over.
Oh yeah, because I had to boot you, because there was too many of us, didn't I? Right, crew. Who are we gonna kick? Where's Boot Cammy out? Because he
won't come back for a while.
Joining us. No.
You need a new cooler? Or would you like a new cooler?
Yes. I would like a new cooler. My one is quite a few years old, and it's like on its last legs. The pump's starting to whistle.
That's not good. So
it means it's good. How's your in-game spelt, honey? Capital.
Yeah, capital H and then space, and then it's B.
Should I be putting 2 in, honey? No.
No, capital B.
Oh right, it's a small B, is it? There we go. Gotcha. Right, you have been invited. I'm on a large island, so we should be able to find enough stuff to build here. Right, it's only been going 3 minutes, and I've not even mentioned what we're going to ramble about this evening on my rambling video. We're joined this evening by a Miss Honeybee.
Hey.
Daku's knocking around in the back room. I think he's gone to the toilet, and I believe we might have a civet joining us shortly. I think he's probably getting his dinner.
I had a fry up.
What was that? I've got pizza, which you're going to witness me munching on.
My fry up.
That sounds like a Daku
coming
I'm
back.
Hello, Daku. We're live, matey. I'm just introducing people. So say
hello.
Can you see someone swinging down from a thingy, Bobby?
No.
Oh.
If you're new to this game, which is actually lagging, wonderful.
Because we're on a big arse island.
This is Worlds Adrift. It's made by Bossa, Raining Corner, Driftwood Boards. Nothing useful, great. It's made by Bossa, who did make other wonderful games such as Iron Bread?
Yeah, and
what? Surgeon Simulator.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Which are absolutely fantastic little indie games. This is not a little indie game. It's a MMO. Is it? Would you say it's an MMO? It is an MMO, isn't it?
It's massively
It's not like an RPG. Yeah, it's not really like an RPG, but it's kind of a complete different title from what we saw from them before. It is an open world. It's a bit of a sandbox game almost, but you still have to unlock things. Hello, Civet.
Wait, I can't see your chat.
Are you wanting to be dragged into the chat? Yeah, chat.
Well, they also made Perfect Date.
He said it in
cat dating sim.
Discord.
Yeah, he said it in the Discord.
That's why I couldn't see it.
Civet, give us a shout if you want to be dragged into the chat, dudes. Still an indie. Yeah, it's still an indie game. It's just a different, very, very different from the other titles.
Oh, I see a chat.
Let me chat. All right. Let me drag you down. Hang on. You actually need to join the room before you can be dragged into it. Just join anything, and then I'll drag you in, mate. Ooh, iron, that's handy.
So you guys in the same place than last time? I don't know where you guys would be.
There's a civet. Hang on.
Hey, I'm in.
There we go. Hello. Right. Let's see. Daku. If I join you to the crew again.
Well, I was just wondering if you guys were still in the place with the giant penis.
No, we left that, didn't we? Because we went through the storm wall.
Yeah. If you use your beacon, you should be able to get to the same island.
Well, goodbye, old Bessie. Let me just put my
huge.
ship to plummet then.
Old Bessie. Hello, Tipsy. Good evening. We are going to be discussing the state of Worlds Adrift this evening.
On Twitch.
I don't know. We've just been joined by Civet. We've got a Daku and we've got a Honey. So I think that's everybody we're going to get in the chat this side of things this evening.
I might log in into the Worlds Adrift, but not stream because it's gonna kill my potato PC.
Okay, man. Well, feel free to come and join us. I think I've got you in the crew. I can
Yeah.
always. Yeah, I've got you in the crew, so you can beacon to
Where
me.
the hell? Oh,
We're gonna build a ship while we have a bit of a chat about the game. Because Worlds Adrift, if you don't know it, it's one of these games that's still in alpha, which is quite a common thingy. As a Squiggly Bob, evening Squiggly Bob.
hey,
The access.
Squiggly.
Good to see us playing Worlds Adrift again. Yeah, basically, Worlds Adrift had quite a large patch recently, and they wiped the servers, which is something we've
Well,
been
it wasn't
waiting for.
actually that big.
Well, no, that's the weird thing. It wasn't a big patch. It was only about 400 meg, but it's changed a lot of stuff in the game. Well, it's just changed almost everything, isn't it? The tech trees, various.
Hey,
different bits of
Daku.
equipment
I'm
you
guessing
can
that's
upgrade
you.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
Core gameplay, the way stuff like the physics of things has been changed quite a lot as well. So, on the one hand, it wasn't a big patch, like physically, but on the other hand, a lot of code was changed, so it plays very differently. So the game acts very differently. It's really actually quite nice now.
They've put grass in.
I've put grass in, which I think might be a bit of a mistake, to be honest.
Yeah.
The grass doesn't feel good, it's a bit too long. Yeah, there's 2 more wipes coming. One's supposed to be due. Is it next week? I said there was about 2 weeks after the first
Yeah.
one. And then we got another patch due, and then I'm assuming they're going to do some sort of balance. I think we're still a while out from beta on this though, but
No,
state
it
of the
isn't
game at the
close
moment,
beta.
it's a lot more player. Yeah, no, I mean like the official
Oh
open
yeah.
beta.
They said after they done the wipe, they'll put it in beta. Open. So.
After 4 weeks, there we go. See, Tipsy knows things, we're just stupid.
There's someone been building
that's,
here.
Probably somebody been building everywhere. It's rather a large island, honey. But in terms of actually playability, the game is a lot more playable. There's a lot less of the issues you had before. There's still stupid things like randomly falling off your ship.
Oh yeah.
Where's my pirate songs? Hello, Jordan. Let's try it. But yeah, it's much more playable than it was before. You don't have the issue of having to almost basically restart the game every time you go to a new island because it's using so much RAM. They seem to have fixed the RAM leak somehow. I'm not sure how they've done it, but it's a lot
I'm
more
not going to
playable.
argue.
Still crashing every once in a while, which is a bit of a ball ache. Cool. Some of the large islands are still a bit janky, like this one. Every now and again it's lagging. I've even got this on. Well, there's only 3 graphics settings at the moment. I've got it on the fastest
So have
one.
I.
Cool. But yeah, I'm really impressed by it. I don't know what they're doing in terms of like media-wise, trying to push the game out to people. I had a look at the figures for when the wipe happened, and it was, I think we maxed out at just under 500 people for game wide, which is a shame given that it was something like 1,500 people when it went into closed beta in the first place, which is a real shame really, because I'd love to see 1,500 people. But we're down to 2 servers now from the 4, so I'm assuming that's to try and sort of squeeze everybody together, which is good because we have come across quite a few people. We decided to go all out pirates this time around as well, so we've been harassing people, should we say, which has worked out good and bad for us, hasn't it?
But we tried.
We have tried being pirates. We're not very good pirates, but we tried. We're the worst pirates you've ever seen. And I figured you can't have anything plugged in, otherwise the camera dies and spins around. Oh, you had the weird spinning issue. Yeah, I had that last time. Oh, looks like Honey's internet's gone. Hang on. She should be able to get straight back in the room because it's showing her still on. But yeah, there was an issue, and I'm assuming it's still there. I don't actually have my joystick plugged in at the moment. But basically, the issue was if you got any game controller or anything other plugged in. Jordan's just mentioned, the monitor would just start spinning around. It used to drive me mad until I worked out it was my joystick. It was trying to pick up the joystick, and for some reason it's just making the camera spin pretty much like this, and it was just driving me insane. Daku, have you used your doohickey to come to me? Used to be okay.
What they should do is work the in-game settings. On.
Yeah, I can't remember because it was a while since we played it, but I can't remember whether there was in-game settings and they've removed them and now you've just got the 3 settings.
No, you just have the start
when
of
you start
settings.
the game. Yeah, but I can't remember before the patch if it was different. But we need a bit more play to muck around with the settings so you can alter it to make it easier for lower end systems.
Yeah, because I'm actually gonna try and stream it.
Yeah. Your computer's not that bad though, is it, dude? It should,
No, but
should run
sometimes
it.
it just. I think it has its days.
It does. I mean, even mine struggles just playing this sometimes for some reason. Right, I've taken ownership of that. I've got a shipyard, guys. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I think I saw you building.
yeah. Well, I've just started crafting stuff to build a shipyard. I'm literally right next to one of the respawners, and there's another one like just across the way. You can see from where I am, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find me. And while we have a bit of a build and a bit more of a chat about the game. Any chance it would work on your potato, Squiggly Bob? I don't believe your potato even meets the minimum requirements. I will check it for you at some point, but I'm not sure because the game's not finished. I don't think they've actually got proper requirements because it's very unoptimised. Chances are it wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
My
stream
internet's
it.
been really shit recently.
Jordan has said when he loads up, it lags his computer and then buffers itself out. I found that a lot, especially on day one of the new patch when he loaded it up. I think it was just because the server was just up and there were lots of people logging in, but it was really, really juddery and janky for about an hour, and then it smoothed itself out. And since then, it's been reasonably good. Every once in a while, you get a nasty little spike, but for the main part, it's been good. No, I don't want that ship. That ship's poop. Let's have an edit of the skiff. Skiff is that. Let's get rid of that bit. I'll have a look at your specs, Squiggly Bob, but I don't think you're going to be able
how's
to
his
run it.
PC running?
Given you've got the new graphics card, from what I'm aware of, it's really good. I think he might have a loose cable though, because apparently it makes a bit of a nasty noise every once in a while. But Squiggly Bob's PC, as far as I'm aware, it is good. We overclocked it a little bit, added some more RAM, and put the 1050 Ti in, and it seems to be good. I think it like almost. What was it? It picked up a hell of a lot score on the World of Tanks benchmark. But yeah, a bit rattly. I think it must be a loose cable, Squiggly Bob. We'll have a look at that at some point, mate. But in terms of playability, Worlds Adrift is much more playable at the moment. Much more playable, much more enjoyable because it's much more playable as well, which is.
Oh,
Well,
but I remember
actually
that
not.
lag we used to have.
That was
Whenever we
horrific,
used to go
wasn't it?
near
It
an
was
island.
Really quite awful.
I'm still looking forward to seeing my first storm wall.
Oh,
And it,
You're not.
and you're-
No. Storm walls are horrific.
Yeah, I know, but every time I pop off and you guys die to the storm wall.
oh, you shouldn't have fucked off then. Simple.
You're streaming, Annie?
Huh?
Or
No.
not? No? Okay. Just for
That
the
is-
thing.
But, like, in terms of playability, the game is much more playable than it was before. Much more enjoyable because it's
I don't
much
think
more
I
playable
actually have
as
a
well.
bad thing to say about it at the minute, apart from the odd lag every now and then, but it's nowhere near as bad.
What they've done with the physics of the grapple annoys me a little bit because sometimes it splits through the ship, and that bugs me a bit. Especially, it makes it especially difficult. Oh dear, I'm trying to kill myself with it. Makes it especially difficult when you're trying to get on board your
I
own
lost
ship.
everything
and
in
the
my belt.
ropes kind of... That's because you used the... What's that hell? That's because you used the beacon, unfortunately. It wipes everything in your belt. I don't know if that's intentional or that's a bug.
They do say when you click on the crew beacon that it will destroy everything in your belt.
Oh. I should have stuck it in my stash then.
Right, that should be enough wood. I think I've got a frame on the build here. But yeah, it's
I'm just trying to
hell of a lot
find
better
you
than it
guys.
was. Hell of a lot better than it was. When you use your beacon,
Oh.
hopefully, since I'm right next to a respawner, you should literally walk outside and see me.
I didn't know.
Well, bugger.
Fuck off!
Hello, Sean. I take it you're not coming to join us. You're just coming to shout "fuck off" at us.
What are we doing?
Worlds Adrift.
Just having a chat about Worlds Adrift and the state of the game at the moment.
No, I've literally just got back from France, so...
Fair enough, mate.
France?
Yeah, I've been taking... Yeah, just got back from...
I never knew you went to
Big
France.
Disneyland, didn't he? You not see it on the news?
What, that he finally
he's Scottish,
was
mate.
able to go out unattended?
He invaded. He invaded Scot. Yeah, well, no, he invaded France on his own.
Oh, okay.
Took over Disneyland.
Derp,
It was on the news.
do you
Yes,
have the
Dacky.
frame already made, or are you making the frame?
I'm making the frame as
Yeah,
we
Okay.
speak.
okay, I
I
see.
think I
bit of
found
bubble
you.
Because there's someone else that's got a shipyard and a frame made near a spawn.
Alright. The other thing they've added, which I think is really cool, is new graphics to stuff, new effects. Looks really nice when it's building things now. I mean, it looked good before, but it looks really cool now.
Looks a lot better.
Tipsy says hello, by the
Hey
way, honey.
Tipsy, where have you been? You haven't been in my streams for a while. What?
I was laughing at what I'm
Oh.
doing. You know, as the ship's building, you can kind of jump onto it, but you sort of
Yeah.
slide off. Right. I've built a similar sort of frame to what we had last time, but cut down. It doesn't have the frame around the control column. And I'm going to build a wooden control column this time, so hopefully it won't get hit by lightning. 'Cause I think that
And
was
I
a
have
lot
no
of our
idea where
issue.
I'm at.
Oh my fucking god!
I have pens now, so...
I hate this island. Every fuel I collect either melts into the ground or just propels into the sky.
Yeah.
Derp, do you still have my respawn thing?
Ahoy, Derp.
I'm afraid not, Civic.
Yes,
We lost that ship.
Civic,
a long
I think
time ago. You'll have
two
to-
ships have died
Have
since.
to use a
No, we've
beacon. Yeah. Yeah,
we've lost like five.
killed ourselves a
more
lot.
like it.
No, it wasn't 5. It was only 2.
Ah, we've lost more than 2.
Tipsy's been playing Worlds Adrift. What server are you on, Tipsy?
It's probably on the American one.
Yeah. The other thing I've noticed about the state of Worlds Adrift is building has now become a lot more awkward. Actually placing stuff on your ship, for some reason, has become really...
But we
I don't
can
know.
have multiple characters now.
Yes, I was going to get to that. But, yeah, Tipsy's on the US server. That makes sense, though, because you are in the US. More people are going to be awake over there. So far,
Well,
the community on here seems about the same. Awkward, annoying
so this is
people.
my question. How are you guys gonna pick me
Go
up?
on.
No.
You have to use the crew beacon and
no,
the crew.
Got no idea where you are. Sorry, no. Sorry, mate.
You're on an island.
Yes. Where you left me to die. Last time.
We're on an island
you die,
too.
Oh,
Why can't I? I mean, there's still things like the inventory's not quite working properly. Like, for some reason, I can't
how do you
use
go to
things
the
in my
team
belt at the
beacon
moment.
thing? That
Go
is-
tab, crew at the top, and
Oh yeah, I see it.
As you can see, my belt is not working.
Okay.
I can't actually feed myself berries.
If it says
so I
you're not
can't
in a
feed myself. That's
crew,
always
you-
really
No,
annoying.
I'm in a crew.
okay.
I'm going. Yeah, but
Mine bugs up, and every time it's like you are not part of a crew.
mine is just
Yeah.
oh,
Kind of have to leave and rejoin.
kind of falling,
But yeah, in general,
unloading.
they've improved it where they should be improving it. I'm aware there's a few people glitching things. Like
Oh, we had someone, didn't we?
we've come across a couple of guys that were invisible,
What? Really?
Yeah.
which was extremely frustrating because they rope onto your ship and be like, destroying something, and you could hear the noise, But unless you could actually work out
You
where
could
they
see
were
their
actually stood and
hands.
see their... So, yeah, you could see their arms, like the gauntlets they've got in their arms, like the guns and stuff.
That's it.
But you couldn't see them, so it was just a bit of guesswork.
So you're,
which was really annoying.
you guys are building a ship?
Yes.
Yeah,
So who's here?
I have a shipyard up at the moment.
It's
That looks
us.
like... Who's
Is it
that?
me? It's
That
probably...
looks like a civet.
Hello?
That's a civet. Right, hang on. So you've got trousers on, you just took your shirt
Yes.
off.
Well, I was pantless before, so this is an improvement. Oh, but you were talking about
But,
the indie status on the...
Yeah.
Well, Glory Vict
Yeah.
is also an indie. They don't look like it, but, you know, indies don't have to be 16 bits. 16 bits.
Is Civic, come here.
Huh?
There's one thing I noticed, because you can go first person in this game, you press
V?
V. For some reason, my guy,
Oh,
if I go
shit.
up close to anything, his vision gets blurry, so I need glasses. It's really strange.
Yeah,
I don't know why. You get close to anything, it goes
Either that or you're
blurry.
constantly drunk.
no,
Well,
come
he's
here,
the-
come here.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, just like that.
Do you like my moustache?
But,
I must ask you a question.
Look at
Oh,
me.
give up.
Hey, you're blurry.
What?
I'm inside you.
Squiggly Bob says I need a moose hat for when I'm playing this.
Uh,
We do indeed need a moose hat. What's wrong with my joke? Do you not appreciate my jokes?
I do.
That joke was shit.
no.
It was shit when you told it 6 months ago, and it's still shit now.
Ah,
Fuck off!
That's just Sean though, isn't it?
Can I?
What?
Shit.
No.
Fuck you.
Love you too.
Love you too, Sugar.
Just 250.
I do need a moose hat. I've got a couple of army hats, but unfortunately no moose hat, guys. We'll look into that one. Maybe I'll make that my donation goal rather than trying to sort my computer out, because it's clearly needed.
What the
moose
fuck have you,
hat.
I've seen the photos. What the fuck have you done to that thing anyway?
My computer, it's had a slight revision. I got a new case for it.
That really expensive case that you bought that we all said was stupid. Doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does work.
it's just overly priced.
It's just overly priced. I didn't pay that much for it because, well, I'm not stupid.
Well.
Well, I am stupid, but I didn't pay that much as the list prices for it.
Oh, we should.
This is the same size we had last time.
Yes, it's just got the bit missing off the top, so it weighs less.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, Worlds Adrift. Bloody good game. Really enjoying it. The patch is brilliant, so
So far.
props to Bossa. No, I think, on a whole, the patch is really good.
Saw how small it was.
Alright, they-
Yeah.
They've probably introduced a few bugs, like the invisible thing is a new thing. But at the same time, they've cured a lot of the things that were there before, so...
The one main
well,
reason
it's
that I'm
okay.
glad that they finally sorted out was the lag.
Yeah, the lag is massively down on
Yeah.
where it was. I wouldn't say it's completely sorted. 'cause
Oh
I'm
no,
still
you
getting
get like
odd
the
spike here
odd
and there,
lag
but-
spike every now and then, but it's
Yeah,
nowhere near as bad.
no, not at all. It's much more playable. That's alright
Yeah.
like that, isn't it? Although I don't know how we're going to get up.
What
that
I
could
do
be an
like
issue.
about the game is the sunsets and the
Just have
sun.
to jump on there.
That's really cool.
I do. Oh, it's beautiful
Yeah.
looking, and with the like particle effects
Yeah.
they've added. I mean, I'm running it on the what's considered the fast
Yeah,
mode.
me too.
Fast mode, which is like supposedly the lowest settings for the graphics they'll give you at the moment, and even then it still looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah.
It looks
I'm
really
a
nice.
sucker for
I haven't
this.
got a frame. Oh yeah, I haven't got a frame counter on the screen or anything. I suppose I could fire fraps up and have a little look.
I'm
see
playing
what
with
it's doing,
34
but,
right now. Between 25
I
and
think
30.
mine's going to be pretty janky because I'm streaming, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So it's about 50 frames, which isn't too bad, especially given that I'm streaming. So it's kind of taking a little bit more off the computer. Usually you lose about 10% of your performance. So 40, 50. So for a game that's not optimised, it's running really well. I'm really impressed by what they're doing. My only main worry... Oh, it looks like Honey's just lagged out again. She's gone quiet. She can't be here. My main worry, really, is their marketing, because they had loads of players to start with, 1,500, which is a lovely player base to start with. Then it dropped to next to nothing. There was about 140 people playing it. and now it's gone back up to around 400. I get that it's alpha. I get there's going to be patches and things. I'm just kind of worried that marketing wise, I mean they've been really good with their Twitch recently, retweeting stuff.
Yeah.
Like people that stream it.
Personally,
I
I
just
think
kind of
they need to add in base building.
well, your ships are mobile.
Yeah, no,
based.
Yeah.
an actual build a dock or some sort of base that you can defend and some that you can attack. That'll probably bring a really good element.
No, what they should have, like,
Oh,
in my opinion of a person that's playing this for like, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, since I bought it, a compass and like some islands where you have like marketplaces to trade whatever.
Oh, you mean like a bit of AI interaction?
Yeah, like some NPCs, an island that's a marketplace. You can go there and sell and trade, and probably organize some PvP. That would be nice. As far as marketing, when I bought it, so here's the thing: I had to go to the website, register, and then follow the link to the Steam Alpha or Beta or whatever to buy it, instead of just being open.
It's really awkward to find through.
Well, it's because once they released the Island Creator, I think by accident they replaced the page with the Island Creator one.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find through. Hang on, let me just get Honey back in here because I think she's been booted with her internet's been funny.
But that they should make it
There we go,
very
welcome
simple,
back.
instead of having to register and do this. That's so.
Yeah, it's a bit janky to find through Steam unless somebody links you direct. And the only way I've found to do that is to go through having the game, go to the store page through the game,
my
and then
headset's
you can
been
link it to
playing
somebody.
the past few days.
Your headset? Was that
No,
one you
my
keep dropping
internet.
out? Oh, your
Yeah.
internet, right. Why am I not?
Sorry, I'm just standing on top of the ship dancing.
See, this is one of the things I'm scared about moving to Ireland. Maybe.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're moving to Ireland. That's why I
I'm
was
moving.
flipping confused when you were talking to me earlier. I knew you're moving, but
Well,
you
I'm,
like
it's
Irish Stan. I'm like, where the flip is Irish Stan?
Irishkistan.
Irish Stan.
It's still not certain, but there is
Wait,
a
why are
big
you moving
probability.
over to Ireland?
Better
This
paying
is like-
job.
Because he wants to be closer
Yes,
to us.
and money and whiskey.
Clearly,
clearly
whiskey
whiskey,
is the key
yes,
to
yes.
everything. Yeah, clearly whiskey.
But I'm a bit afraid of the internet connection. I don't know.
Depends.
I'm not
where
too sure
you-
about Ireland. I've got some friends that live there. I can ask them for you.
I've got some mates that live there.
Yeah, I'm going there because I have a friend that works there, and he's probably gonna hook me up there.
Guys, have we
yeah.
got some more sky
Yes.
shards?
Yeah.
Can you pop them in the doohickey for
The
me?
doohickey.
There you go.
Doohickey.
So what did I miss? Was I?
Right, guys, enjoy yourself. I'm going to drop out for a little bit because I am fucked.
Alright, so yeah.
Alright.
Nice to speak to you again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back on,
Come on.
back on, don't worry.
Yeah, catch you later. Right, the other thing, since we're having a little bit of a ramble, and we've almost done half an hour, believe it or not.
Wow.
Been a nice little short one. Tipsy, confirmed internet in Ireland. Other thing I wanted to bring up quickly and briefly, I don't go too much into it, I might do a standalone video on it anyway, but the Honey will know more about this because she pays attention to stuff and reads, whereas I
Wait,
don't.
what the fuck?
Is-
I read?
The community guidelines on Twitch
Oh
have
my fucking
changed,
God.
haven't they? So
They
this
have?
probably affects Honey more than it does me.
No, it's mainly because of the IRL
But-
shit.
I'll let Honey take over here and give us a little bit of a background and explain a little bit because you know more of it.
Oh,
than I do.
basically, you're not allowed to do any sexual suggestive shit anymore. So no innuendos.
Oh, wait. I need the code for that.
This starts Monday, by the way.
Wait, you can do what?
You can't. You're not allowed to do any more sexual innuendos. They're not allowed to be any more titty streamers. Rest in peace, me. Hashtag banned on Monday. You're not allowed to say anything that may offend people. Hashtag banned on Monday.
That's my. I was going to say that's my stream gone entirely. That's what I pride myself on is offending everybody I come
Exactly.
across. Hello.
You
Whatever.
know, like the rules that they're making are fucking ridiculous, but it's mainly because of the IRL section.
It's not so much
Like, you have
ridiculous.
to wear, when
It's
you're streaming,
like-
you have to wear what you'd
I was
wear
going to say, don't just say it's
outside.
ridiculous. Explain
So
why
if I
it's
live in the
happening.
Bahamas and I wear a bikini, can I wear a bikini?
If it's warm outside, and if you was going outside to sunbathe, yeah, I'm pretty
So
sure
if they
you
try,
could.
so if they
Right,
try
joking.
and ban my Twitch, I'm just gonna say I live in a really warm climate.
To be honest, Civet, if I turned your Twitch on and you were sat there in a bikini, I'd ask for you to be banned. To be honest, mate.
That's
I know you've got a very attractive beard, but I don't want to see your chest.
You don't want
beard.
to see the man beard.
It's,
yeah, man.
I don't want to see the man beard.
So I have some oak, fuel, and iron.
Bit like,
Okay, do you want to pop the fuel in the tank?
I'm in need of a code.
but you know,
I mean,
like,
sorry, guys.
all
Everything.
the
I'll get you a code.
IRL female streamers that, like,
Yeah.
do, like, yoga and all this lot, and just basically have their tits out and crap.
6872, by the way.
Like, that's the
Here's
main
the code, guys.
reason why they're bringing in half the new guidelines.
Is it that? Is there been something that's happened specifically to trigger this, or is it just a general consensus that they're moving towards it? Because
one of
historically,
the-
Twitch has kind of encouraged female streamers to be like that. Not so much encouraged, but said it's fine and like, yeah, do what you like as long as it's within
Yeah.
decent, as long as you're not actually getting your boobs out and you're not actually murdering people, things like that. Is there anything specific that's triggered it? Is there? Because I know there was that guy not too long ago
Who had a
was like
complete
SWAT
meltdown
killed.
on his stream.
And there's somebody who's had a meltdown. Yeah, there was
I
the
think
guy
he was
who
kind of possibly one of the reasons why they triggered it.
right, because there's been a few things like this with YouTube recently, which has triggered a few community guideline changes. Like fucking Logan Bloody Paul, who's basically almost like, along with PewDiePie, pretty much wrecked things for smaller streamers.
but that's fine.
And streamers and YouTubers on there because it's the stupid stuff they do.
That's why they
Yeah.
put the rules for everyone, because some guys go overboard.
Just cock it
yeah,
up to
yeah.
everybody.
So, for example,
Yeah.
you had a League of Legends all-female team, and they were making a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
one out of 5 knew how to really play the game, like really well. She was a really good player. The rest of the team, a lot of boobs going on there.
Gotcha.
See, so
yeah.
Right, the rules will be going ahead on Monday at 5 o'clock. That's when they're changing.
I just
So
feel
yeah, you must remove clips and VODs that violate the new guidelines before they go effect. So basically, all the streams that I've done, I've got to get rid of them.
All the streams any of us have done, I
Exactly.
think, because we're not exactly a cohesive group, but as a group, us guys, we do make a lot of close to the mark jokes, don't we? And if that's in a VOD and somebody reports it, we're going to just get straight up
Yeah,
banned.
like
Is
the
that
sexual
right?
under the
we're
sexual
gonna-
content bit, it says Twitch is an open global community with users of many ages and cultures. Because of this, it's important that your content is not
But-
sexual in nature. We're updating.
But the other thing they've done,
Like,
which was sorry, the bit that really bugs me about this whole thing is they're now saying that the streamer is directly responsible for their community and what their community does. And they're also saying stuff you do outside their platform. So if I went and did a really dodgy video on YouTube,
Sorry, B hit me.
and my accounts are linked, so you can get to my Twitch from my YouTube to my
Yeah.
Twitch. If they don't like something you're doing on another platform, they're going to ban you off Twitch
Yeah.
as well. That's something they've said.
Like-
So, for instance, if Squiggly Bob decided to kick off on some massive racist rant, or I don't know, he decided to hate on the Chinese for some reason. For what
He'll
you
get
know,
banned.
some Chinese bloke might have driven into his car, but if he went off on one over it, because that's in my chat, he'd probably get banned. But because he's in my community,
You'll get banned.
I'm going to get a community strike for it
I don't
as
think
well, which I don't think is entirely right. You can't control what people. To an extent, you've got influence.
Yeah, but
over
how
people,
can they watch every
But
single
you can't
stream
physically control.
and check out every single stream that goes on?
I'm assuming there's some sort of way to report
Yeah,
people.
but they'll be looking at contextual
get a certain
elements such as stream title, camera angles, emotes,
Yeah,
panels,
yeah.
attire, overlays, and chat
Tipsy's
modeling.
just said Twitch is going to kill itself
It
like
is.
this. It's the similar sort of thing to what YouTube is doing. It's strangling smaller people and their creativity. It does. It strangles people's creativity because it's trying to slot you into little boxes. It's like, you can only be like this. Like, we don't want people that are round. We want all people that are square, so you fit together
Yeah.
in the wall nicely. And it just becomes all boring and grey, and everything's exactly the same. And then you end up like TV. And the reason a lot of people don't really watch TV anymore is because you've got freaking adverts on all the time. And it's
There's
all
the
same rubbish. So you go to like Netflix and other
Yeah, but
stuff.
those rules I think won't last long.
They can't keep all of these guidelines.
I think it's going to be something they're going to try and keep to, and it's going to be used to beat people over the head when they really play up. I think they're probably going to overlook most stuff. So people like you and me, we're probably going to be fine unless you really upset somebody and there's some sort of fuss kicked up over it, and then it'll be oh well, under this guideline we're going to get
I don't
rid
give
of
a
you.
fuck. I'll just speak
Yeah.
Portuguese. They don't understand it
No,
anyway.
I'm just going to carry on being me and doing my own thing, making the stupid jokes, which are a little bit close to them, and carry on with it. If they want to ban me, they can ban me. I'll just carry on making YouTube
or
videos,
you can
and
change.
I'll find another platform to
Yeah,
go to.
there's
I mean, there's
Microsoft
I think YouTube's working on float
There's
plane.
Mixer
There's various
too.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads of other outlets. If it comes to it, I'll buy my own fucking server and I'll make my own frigging internet website, so I can just. It'll be just like, this is DerpNet.
DerpNet.
You know, DerpNet. Yeah, well, I have a derpy website and it'll be all my videos. And because it's just me on there, and maybe one or two of you guys as well, if you want to give me stuff to put up on there, nobody will ever touch it. And it'll be like, we can do whatever the fuck we like because there are no rules on DerpNet. Screw you, hippie.
Fuck your rules!
If it happens, it happens. It'll go that way. But
bet-
anyway,
Can you build me a
can I build you
Respawner, yeah.
respawn it? We will indeed. Right, guys.
Yeah, go have a
that's
look
going to be
at
it for the
that,
Ramble video. Have a look at the link
Thank
Honey's
you.
just posted. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this stream. Stay where you are, though. Don't go anywhere, because I'm going to start again straight away. It's just so it's easier for me to cut and stick onto YouTube, because I'm lazy like that. It just means I've got it
Boring,
concise and I don't have to faff with it. So I'm literally going to press stop streaming. I'll be about a 30-second gap, and then I'm going to be back. I might turn my cam off, though, because I want to pick my nose.
Ew. You disgusting man.
Right. See you in a second, guys.